Alrighty folks, welcome back to another episode of my our Roman Empire playthrough. We're in a late hour here and trying to achieve that one faith. Of course, we either directly or in terms of religion, indirectly own all of Europe. And basically we've got these two nations in the New World and these various nations in Asia that we must convert. So let's get straight into things. I was going to declare war on Bengal here and try to bail out Canada out of this mess here, because all of these provinces are Orthodox. But we're actually most likely going to be fully annexing everything. All three of these nations, the Timurids, Bengal, and Malacca as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that started. Oh, one thing I should do here before we go to war is check if we can hand some provinces off to Ming here. Needless to say, I can hand off the ones that I've already cored. And you know what? I think I must be really close to coring these other ones as well. Ugh, awkward. Alrighty, I'll just hold on to them for now. Yeah, so it's really going to come down to whether we can convert the world, guys, as many of us have suspected. That's how it's going to be. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and declare this war. And we're also going to be fighting in the New World as well. Let's have him commit there to the desert and then go in against him. We outmaneuver him. The desert should not result in any negative to rolls, which is good. Bengal appears to have no forts. And I was under the impression, oh wow, the Timurids keep building a fort every time throughout our peace. That's a shame, so we keep taking their forts as well. But he's got one fort. This war should not take too long. We have quite some time here waiting for our core to finish. The plan, of course, is to sort out our overextension somehow, like releasing a nation, handing some provinces to Chimera, etc. after this war. Hopefully. Okay, I messed that up quite poorly, but we'll catch him. My trust is at like 0 with Russia, guys, so there's literally no way to ally him before the end of the game, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and force march. And we should try to take these forts back to try to help Canada out. This doesn't need to go there. Let's send him down here. Fort level 9. That could take some time. A good place to utilize our military points. Assaulting the province. Gotcha. Yep. That will be a stack wipe, I'm sure. Alrighty, and in terms of rebels, doing quite well in that regard, it seems. Yeah, it's pretty intense stuff. It's a slow rolling stuff, but pretty intense nonetheless. I'm not sure whether we're going to make it or not, and I desperately would like to make it to that beautiful one faith, but we'll have to wait and see and find out. Truce is up here, so let's go ahead and declare this war. It's going to cost us some diplo points to piece out some of these provinces, like separate piecing Colombia, but that's what our points are for. Happy to do that. And now hoping, which appears to be the case, that Mexico does not have any forts after we've taken them, so that's really good. I'm wondering about Liberty Desire out here. Well, all of North America, I assume Alaska as well, seems good. Spanish Colombia. Let's, I'm trying to have these guys help us out in this war. And we're full on, oh wow. He's really mad at me. Alright, forget it. Well, let's throw some prestige at him just for the lols. But, yeah, I'm skeptical that he's going to do anything anytime soon. But we might as well not be prestige capped, I suppose. Reduce overextension for Diplo rep. Uh-oh. That's scaring me, dude. I've got a bad feeling about those buggy provinces that they might cost us this game, guys. We just had confirmation via that mission that the game does recognize them in some way, doesn't it? Oh wow, he's... No. Yes. He's walking onto our Highlands fort. And he's about to highly regret walking onto our Highlands fort. I noticed that our Indian friend here, guys, has been converting some of his provinces, which is very nice. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I don't remember if we converted them or not, but I think that he converted some of his provinces as well. Nice stack wipe there. So all of these separate peace deals against Colombia, the Timurids, etc., is all going to cost us diplo points. No way. What? Oh, come on. Why is the war score cost so expensive? He's at 50%, dude. That doesn't make sense to me. Ah. I'm so sad. That doesn't make sense to me. I'll have a look around, but oh, it's so annoying. We'll see if we can come up with a solution like piecing him out via Bengal. I would have thought, because it doesn't include, it does not include your CB when it shows you that. So I would have thought it must honestly, guys, it must be a decimal point or something. It must be like it's worth 50.1 and it just rounds it down and says it's worth 50. God dang it. You know, so that when it's doubled, it's worth more than that. I don't know. I hope that made sense. I don't know. Try to rush out there and defend that. But inevitably, our subjects will do the work, as there's a tremendous amount of them out there in the New World. see if we can attach a general there with some good siege on him. Well, we took that fort extremely quickly. And yeah, the Mexicans cannot be fully annexed via, well, we don't have enough war scores, what I'm trying to say. The cost of their provinces is too great. So we might have to truce break them. Although we still have a long time left in the game, so the solution is probably to take enough to have him fully annexable in our next war, and then peace out so that our we can fully annex him. Beauty. Beauty. That's good news. It makes me feel better about the fact that we might not be able to manage the Timurids. Oh, he's going to the wrong province. Beauty, mate. In that case, yay, we made it there to defend. Cool. We've already gotten his capital city, so I would suggest he's in pretty bad shape. I kind of feel like our subjects are going to siege him up. I'm also going to siege him up. But we do have to be concerned about the rebels on the Mexican provinces. And also that stack. Which means I'm not going to go, you know, sieging around with 1 or 2 stacks, etc. Oh, I didn't realize we had so many here. Alright, Samarkand has fallen. Let's go ahead and look at our colony. Now I noticed this, guys. We're actually blocked out from colonizing this. I wish I made my way here sooner. We actually literally have to wait till that finishes, so I'm pretty sure it will finish before the end of the game. I'm not too worried about that, but I can't recall or place down my colonists elsewhere. Well, I could, but I think you guys see what I'm saying. Once this one finishes, which is very soon, we can go in there, but then I'm going to start it up, if I remember, and send my guy back there, as having the colonist in a province should speed it up. So that's what I'm going to try to be doing. And some people telling me to check the available colonizable provinces, guys. Forgive me, maybe I am a noob, but if we go ahead and look at our colonies, it shows us our colonies, which is not helpful. God dang it. And if we go to possible colonies, it shows us our colonies again. As you can see, they're all Orthodox. There's nothing else here. I'm not sure if that's intended or not, as I don't use many of those obscure things inside the ledger. But I will say that perhaps it is entirely my fault. I'm open to that idea. But your suggestion, whether it's most likely my own fault, I suppose. But that suggestion is not helping me, guys, as it does not appear to do what I would like it to do in terms of showing available provinces that could potentially be colonized. I didn't even recall, man, we're getting a lot of rebels that we have not dealt with in a long time. Let's send our soldiers in the general direction. Alrighty, Mexico should be, or Colombia rather, should be dealt with here fairly soon. Lost Defender of the Faith, eh? Because Canada took it again. Nope, Cleves took it. Rip missionaries. Are you serious, guys? Just let me have defended the faith. I'm the biggest and I'm the strongest. You damn guys. Next month we're going to lose a missionary, guys, who's actually currently working a province. That's really sad. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. The fact that it is clears, I think we could, like, attack him. And it should make it available, right? I don't know. Yeah, inevitably we are going to have to fight the Russians again this game. There's no way around it, as the Russians are not a valid rival. Excuse me, an ally. Our trust is so low with them that would be impossible. It would be impossible to acquire them as an ally again before the end of the game. And they are guaranteeing the Swedes. So unless that changes for some reason, which I don't expect it would, then we're going to have to fight them. Which is awfully upsetting, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and click on all of the provinces via this tab and make sure that they're being fully annexed. Very good. But he's got too much will left in him. I mean, he is literally about to be completely sieged down, but the fact that he's got a small army walking around is not helpful. Nice. Got some military points there from that event. And if I want to peace out the Mexicans as well, I should actually go for the army. Now, what is our truce time on Japan here? 2 years. Cool. So that's going to come up in a timely fashion, which is going to be these two nations fully annexed. The Japanese are fully annexable. It will cost us some overextension, but that's alright. I might end up truce breaking the Swedes, guys. We're doing pretty good for time. Well, that's assuming that we can manage to fully annex the Timurids, which we may not be able to. I'm hoping to piece them out via Bengal and take their provinces, but we may very well not be able to do that. I have to keep a better eye out for the Defender of the Faith this time around when it pops up to buy it. I've just kind of been ignoring these tabs, obviously, as at this stage it feels a bit pointless to worry about buildings or states or anything like that. I wonder, there's no policy which reduces war score cost, is there? Certainly not what I have available. Do you see this, guys? Influence and religious. This I would be forced, basically, to take if we did do that one culture game that I mentioned doing. Which means I would basically be forced to take religious and influence ideas. The good news is that those are pretty good ideas. Religious is my favorite out between the two. Let's march up here, because I do actually intend to go take out the Mexican army. Oh, jeez. How did this happen? The rebels are walking into us. How are you doing, Canada? Are you able to piece him out by chance? Like white peace? He's about to be awfully demoralized due to our own occupations. Okay, more Mexicans here. I'm going to be going for his armies. I always get a frog in my throat, guys, when it's actually the coffee. I actually recall watching like Joe Rogan's podcast. I'm not actually that into it, by the way, but it's one of the few podcasts that I do watch sometimes. Like if he seems to have an interesting guest on. But so often he talks about the coffee making him cough. And I swear it does the same thing to me. Must be a coffee characteristic. I have been sipping on some coffee here myself. And that's why sometimes there's a pause like that. Go for the points. Got some admin points there. Woohoo! It's going to make a real big difference, guys. The admin points. Okay, so the forts here have fallen. And surely we can fully annex this guy here. Let's have a look. Very close. I think after we take out his army, he's going to be... Oh, that battle. I was wondering why the modifier was so high. There we go. Take out this army, he's done. Keeping this army together. Let it reinforce a little bit. Oh, I thought this said colonize, and when it went over to Europe here, I was quite confused. Yeah. God dang these missions, forget about it. Forget about it. I tried to grab a mission to convert a province and give us missionary strength, but it's just not working out very well, is it? Oh, we've converted everything that does not belong to our subjects. Now, I want to be quite deliberate with this. I think Poland and Norway. Norway has religious ideas, though. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He has converted his provinces, though. I think the fact that he doesn't have humanist is going to compel him to convert some of his provinces. Either way, I feel like it's a better place to use them, and I'll focus on high development provinces. Not that they're high, more mid-range. High for Norway development provinces I'm going to focus. I think Poland is another good place as he has humanist ideas. He hasn't been converting very much. He might have had a bit of issue with religious unity there and decided that he... Let's quickly look around. Am I making a mistake? This subject is converting straight up. I think he will convert them. This guy does not have religious. This is a location we could use missionaries. He's converting that province, which is good. In the New World... I mean, we could focus some missionaries on Mexico once we've taken it. No, I think... yeah, the Holy Bro is basically just not converting at all. Which is a shame. Let's put one in there. Those same provinces have not been Orthodox for the longest time. Okay, I'm beginning to get concerned about these rebels around this region. Nice, he's on a fort. Which he will not break for a while. Now the Canadian War has been going on for like years, so I suspect that the Canadians should peace out. Okay, that's 31 overextension. Let's get a gauge of how much overextension this is. 41. So that's about, let's round up, that's what, 30, 73. 73. Oh, nice. We may not be overextended. Given the fact that we can hand a province off to Chimera, or two, I think we're not going to be overextended. That's pretty cool. From this war, assuming we've caught everything up, how are we doing? Oh, see these ones. Oh yes, of course. We're not going to call these two provinces while we're at war. So I think handing off some provinces to Chimera, still, we're not going to be overextended. Hopefully, that's the dream. We will see. These high development provinces I'm going to convert from Poland. In the meantime, I need to make these occupations in order to be able to click on them in the Bengali tab, and then we're about to find out whether or not I'm going to be able to did I just see Danzig rebels? Nope. Whether or not we're going to be able to fully annex the Timurids, I really hope so. I really, really do. See, Canada's at -6. He's probably such an idiot. He probably has good enthusiasm because the Timurids are getting wrecked. And I'm going to recall that and throw it back down there. Now, I think that's all the colonies, guys. Not 100% sure. We might straight up not get one faith, guys, because of this. I mean, the fact that they're no religion is kind of promising. But, yeah, we'll see. This game's not perfectly functional sometimes. Let's put it that way. You know, this is the kind of game where you have a good idea about you're going to change tab and so on. Tag, rather. And, oh, plot twist, you get a civil war unique to that nation, which cannot be resolved because you've changed your government type to Prussian government type. I'm not talking about you, Poland. I'm not talking about you, Poland, playing Poland through for 100 years and then my game completely breaking. Getting +10 unrest in every province feels good, man. There's quite a loud plane flying over, so I do wonder if you guys can hear that, but you're just going to have to cope. Now here's the thing. We're pretty close to coring these ones up. And once we have cored those ones up, I'm going to go ahead and peace out. And we're just about there, ready to be able to peace out, which is good. Saxony's fighting a war here, but they're all Orthodox, so it's quite inconsequential. Oh, really? This guy's still holding on. I think the Mexicans lost their army up there. That's good. Now these are really irritating, guys. The fact that the occupations is changing hands, yes, because it increases the war score cost. That's so irritating. So what? 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 No. No, not only the owner can transfer provinces. FU game. Well, that feels bad, man, guys. We have to do another war with Mexico because the feature that they added to where you can change occupations of your subjects apparently does not apply to colonial nations. So just like I originally suspected, it's going to take 2 wars to deal with the Mexicans, and we might truce break them and jam all of our stability into that. Our admin, rather, into that. Hey! I can peace them out. Well, that's some good news. Cool. Whoa, why don't you want a peace now? Because of that? Alright, there you go. So you can get deadified, please. I humbly request. We will send a humble request to Malacca that they can get deadified. Three nations deadified in one go. Pretty good. Looking quite dead full there, guys. Quite dead full. I did call all of those up though. Yeah, so we're going to have overextension either way for a period of time. But let's see if we can hand these provinces off to the Khmer. Oh, we're at war. Oopsie daisies. Okay, mistakes have been made. You guys are fired. Get a real job, guys. So, yeah. Common mistake. You guys are trying to hand off provinces to a nation in order to sort out your overextension while we are at war. Yep. So... it's okay. You guys can make some mistakes every now and then. I'm not going to give you that much grief about it, alright? Now you know, because Monks told you how to get good at the game. This is quite unfortunate though, for real. These rebel stacks that we have coming along are going to be really strong because of a large overextension. I'd really like to peace out this guy, and surprisingly we cannot do that. I am surprised. Let's equip a general here with some maneuver, and let's force march him. Try to catch these guys out. Convert some more Polish provinces. Wow, he developed that so much throughout the game. Alright, I don't know where one of those rebels is, one of those rebel factions, but I do know where the other is. Malacca. Hopefully when we take that back, if they would do well. Whew. Luckily we got a big stack here to help us out. Hopefully we can peace out Colombia. It's not even owned by Colombia though, it's owned by Mexico. You would think that with some time this guy would give up. How about this one province? Nobody appears to be going for it. Let's go for it ourselves. If we kick his units out to sea, his naval units, that might put him over the edge if they get destroyed. So I am coring all of those up, which is good. Canada has pieced him out naturally as they... Okay, I need military access from Canada. Gotta deal with those rebels. Yeah, the Timurids no longer exist. That is why they're at peace. Is there any way that the Defending the Faith loses that war? Doubtful, by the looks of things, but potentially, who knows? Who knows how strong some of those nations are comparatively? How are we doing, Colombia? It's getting there. Hopefully this will do the trick. Coring up some of the provinces that we desire to not be overextended, which is very good. Of course we do need to hand off some as well, just like I said. Almost here. These are rebels out in far reaches of the world, almost out with. God dang it. Wow, so many spawns. I did not see where the particularists spawned, so I will have to find them one day. Colombia's finally at peace, which means Mexico's finally at peace. If only I could fully annex them by owning their provinces, that would feel good. So let's have a look here. I'm gonna try to take fewer, but I do have to consider that they could develop their provinces, for example. So let's do that. And then check our truce time. I mean, we so have enough time to wait, but one thing that will really determine whether I attack him again via truce break is going to be how much of the world we have or have not converted, you know. I want to get that started on the rest of Mexico, so we could go ahead and do a truce break with our diplomatic ideas. It will cost us 3 stability, and we can more than easily just boost our stability again, I'm sure. So we're now at peace. Let's go ahead and look at Khmer. That's our priority here. Grant these provinces. Panduranga. Some of our missionaries are working here, eh? Oopsie daisies. Oh god, this is so tedious. Chimp. And Chaya. Okay. Now these missionaries. convert some of these provinces. Ming. Let's do this while we're at peace. But I think that's it, guys, for this episode. So as usual, appreciate you guys being here. And I really hope, I really do hope that we get there. We're certainly going to find out one way or another as time continues. Truce comes up this year with Japan. So, we're going to be annexing Jaipur and Japan next episode, guys. And then, I mean, what is left remaining in the world? I think Mexico. And that's it by the looks of things. There are some independent nations, but no non-orthodox ones. So I may very well truce break Mexico, guys, just for the heck of it, even though I'm certain we have time. We'll see either way. It's kind of inconsequential. Like, if that's all that was to be converted, we could easily convert that within 15 years, right? No problem. Yeah, so we will see. Thank you very much for watching, guys. A part of me feels like it's looking good, but it's going to be close, guys. There's a lot of converting to do. I do kind of feel like things are looking good, though. I'm optimistic. We'll see. It's going to be close. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next episode.